Okay, let's talk about something you have probably noticed. Why are there hundreds, even thousands of AI websites, tools, and apps out there? Every day it feels like there's a new AI that helps you write emails, or generate YouTube titles, or plan your meals, or talk to your dog. You might be thinking, whoa, are there really thousands of different AIs built by different companies? Well, not really. Here is the truth. Most of those websites and tools are not their own AIs. They're not using anything that they built themselves. They are more like custom wrappers or interfaces that are built on top of just a few of the basic, powerful core models. Let me explain. Right now, there are only a handful of what we would call real fundamental AI models and AI brands in the world. I'm talking models like OpenAI's GPT, used in ChatGPT, Anthropic's Claude, Google's Gemini, Meta's Llama, DeepSeek, Grok from X, and correspondingly for image generation, there are only a few of those also, such as Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, or OpenAI, which has its own API for image generation. Now, what a lot of companies and developers do is that they connect to those core AIs using something called an API, which I have explained in my last video very briefly, which basically means that they rent access to the brain of this AI. And then they build their own tools and interface or chatbot or whatever around it. So for example, you find a cool website that helps you write specifically sales emails using AI. You tell it what you're selling and what your customer looks like and so on, and it gives you a perfect output that's a very good sales letter. It looks slick, and maybe the website itself has a brand and a cool name and everything looks like it's its own thing. But guess what? Behind the scenes, it's really just using ChatGPT. And the developer just told ChatGPT or AI, hey, every time a user types something here, act like a helpful expert sales assistant and copywriter and write the letter. Of course, they can make it more complicated than that, but that's the general idea. Same brand, different clothes. This is actually kind of genius. It means you don't have to build your own massive AI from scratch, which would cost millions of dollars and a team of scientists and engineers and a lot of time. You can just take a powerful AI, give it a role or a personality, and boom, you have made a useful tool for a specific job. This is why you'll see so many niche AIs popping up. AIs for writing cover letters, AI for learning a language, AIs that talk like Socrates, AIs that generate a particular image from a particular photo and make it look like a particular style. But in many cases, they are all powered by the same few large language models, which is there's only really just a handful of them. Another way to think about this is like, imagine if there are a bunch of websites or apps. They're all using really just Google search in the background, but one of them shows you this is the recipe finder. Another one says this is a song lyrics lookup. Another one is a workout tips. The core engine is the same, which is just Google search, but the wrapper is different depending on what it's made to do. So if you go into the one that says this is a song lyric finder and you type what song you want to find, and it gives you the lyrics immediately, what it actually does in the background is that it does a Google search and it returns the lyrics to you. So the program itself, the app itself, is not its own search engine in any sense. It's just kind of renting Google's brain for a second. So next time you see a shiny new AI tool, ask yourself, is this a brand new model or a creative use of one that already exists? In most cases, it's the second one. And honestly, that's not a bad thing because it means developers can take powerful technology and build super useful, specific, easy to use tools for everyday people without needing like $1 billion research lab to start to get everything started. That's why AI space feels so crowded. But under the hood, it is a small number of brains powering a huge number of apps and websites. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.